It's the opener of a new NFL season, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Houston Texans. And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. Good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
On the quick, right?
Stroud looks to throw on the first play. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's second down.
Now you can exhale. The season is officially underway. Plenty of work done during the offseason, camp, and the preseason that led to that first throw of the year.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 3. Stroud. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. From Falcon territory now, here's first and 10 at the 32-yard line. Now a handoff looking right. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a second and 9.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
Now Stroud. And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away, and now it's third. The 22 is the line to gain here on third down. Stroud looking to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll bring up fourth down. They'll try and run for it. And he will have the first down at about the 21-yard line.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Stroud to throw it. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Dalton Kincaid, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Texans are on the board here first in the season opener. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Looking to put a drive together. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Quick hitter here, it's complete. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be second down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. Here's Cousins. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
First down. A gain of 7. First down, Atlanta.
From the gun, here's Cousins. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
To the air again, it's Cousins. This ball down the field for Pitts. Rifles one, and it's going to be intercepted. Derek Stingley picks it. And the Texans are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. A great play there. 49 yards. And the Texans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
At the 28-yard line.
And London, the motion man right. Working out of the gun, Cousins. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Cousins with work to do after the sack as he brings his guys up on a 3rd and long.
And it's 3rd down. 3rd and 15.
A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they're going to have to give up the football again after this one.
Cousins to throw for it on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. Play action. Stroud now. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10. Quick throw by Stroud, complete out wide. And the Texans are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
And Stroud now to throw. Touchdown, Texans! A great effort there. Already his 2nd touchdown here this opening weekend. And the Texans are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to 21-0, our score after 1.
Falcons, nothing.
Ready for the 2nd quarter from Houston. It's the Texans in possession of the football. As they've got it as we resume action. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down. But let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
And you're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy. 3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They are not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. Cousins to throw it this time. Going for Kyle Pitts again. He's got him again. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Cousins. Throw over the middle. Going to be caught here by Pitts. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Cousins to throw it. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game. It has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
That's a big force incompletion there to bring up 3rd and long. And this defense can still salvage a little momentum by forcing them to kick a field goal. Because just a few plays ago, it looked like they were headed towards the end zone.
Had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Now Cousins on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. And they've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
Here's Stroud. He's going to look deep down the field. He's got it at the 15. Touchdown, Houston. A big play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Texans are able to add on to their first-half lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 28-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
Multiple players getting home for the 1-yard sack. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Here comes 3rd down and 7. Cousins. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And now here's a carry heading left. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Maybe a free play here. Cousins. He's going to let this one go deep. It's caught inside the 25. And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 28-7 ball game.
Falcons 7.
Well, it is still a lopsided score, so they're going to try a second quarter onside kick. And the effort snuffed out. The Texans' hands team recovers. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Going to throw right side here, complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Throwing now is Stroud. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Here we go.
And it's incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Stroud. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. A great play there. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Texans will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Point after, right down the middle. And a rout is on here in this first half. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Now Cousins. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TV. And it's no good. No, he misses the extra point, and our score stays right where it is. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10. Back to it after the pick 6. Cousins. And he's got his man in stride. Complete. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Now Cousins. Got a man and he hits him in stride. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Cousins now. Looking left sideline, it's complete. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments.
And a 3rd interception thrown by Cousins.
And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
At the 45-yard line.
Stroud. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Falcons are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. So really the first speed bump that this offense has encountered, they'd had the rule of the roost here in this first half, but now slowed up just a bit by the interception.
And there's a chance that that's a wake-up call for them, because you don't want to go on autopilot too early. That team on defense is capable of making some plays similar to the one they made right there.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster of a first half. So where do they go from here?
Well, first thing they have to remember is that what's done is done, and there's no going back. And now you have to play this drive by drive. Obviously, come back in this spot, pretty unlikely. But you still have to go out, take pride in your work, and try and put something together here in the second half.
This is to Pitts on the quick slant.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
It's a gain of 18. And the Falcons first down.
To throw, Cousins. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Throwing, Cousins. And incomplete on the deep ball. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Throw right side, going to be caught here by Waddle.
And he gets this only to the 41, not near enough for the first.
It's 4th down.
Hey, receiver.
Fourth down, Cousins. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Stroud completes this out wide.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
And the Texans first down. First down and goal to go.
On the quick.
And they'll go play action here with Stroud.
That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there. Making quite a splash with his 2nd touchdown in his NFL debut.
And the Texans continue to pour it on. They go up by 40 now.
Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away.
And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that
his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.